Alright, what's up, guys? So, I wanted to do a follow-up video on the Jacksfilms and Sssniperwolf video because I feel that there's going to be fans from one of the two parties that's going to want to jump to their defense. And here's the thing, and I think I said it, no, I know I said it in the last video because somebody made a comment about it and stuff, but when you're in a courtroom, right? You're in the courtroom. That judge is not taking sides. There ain't gonna be no judge that's a fan of Jax Films. Ain't gonna be no judge a fan of Sssniperwolf. I'm not trying to look at myself as a judge, but I'm trying to think like if I was a judge and this case was being brought to me, I'm obviously going to see both sides, and I'm going to see the wrongs that both sides did. Jax Films, and somebody was trying to say that in the comments, all like, oh, he just only made silly videos. It's like, she didn't, Sssniperwolf didn't look at his silly videos. Obviously, those videos got to her. She showed up to this man's house and leaked his address. So it's like, that's what people need to understand, is that harassment is harassment. Not a fan jumping to my defense, or like that's gonna matter more than if, like, let's say if this is being brought. Do you guys think that if this was to be held off up in court, do you think a judge is going to pay attention to what the fans have to say? No, they're not. So that's why it trips me out when it's like because even I remember the first time I talked about Jax Films and how many fans was jumping to his defense back then, and it's like, to me, it's just annoying. It's annoying, and I know people are gonna probably be all like, oh, so what would you do if you got caught up in some stuff and your fans was jumping? I don't want them to jump to my defense. That's not the thing. Is this what I want my fans to understand, is that I'm here to entertain you. I'm not here to use you guys when I get caught up in some stuff and then I want you guys to jump to my defense. That's not what a content creator is. A content creator is somebody that's creating content, entertaining their fans. Now, if entertaining your fans gets you caught up in some stuff, fam, you gotta change your content. It's like people, I think that's what it is that people are afraid to, or not even more so afraid, but they'll get upset like once when their favorite YouTuber decides like, oh, I want to start doing videos or doing different videos, because let's say if Jax Films was like, you know what, I realized I had messed up, I'm not going to do that type of content anymore, I'm going to do gaming content, or I'm going to focus on my music career, I'm going to focus on this, I'm going to focus on all these other, I guarantee and I promise you, these same fans that's jumping to his defense will drop him. They will unsubscribe. There's probably some, like, very few fans that will still show support to this guy, but I guarantee and I promise you, whatever fans that he has right now, a good majority of those fans is going to drop him, because they're all like, oh no, you're not that guy that's making videos about people. No, you're wanting to follow your life, you want to follow your dreams, you want to follow your goals and career and stuff. No, I don't support that and things. They're not going to support him until like he has like that one song that does like 1 billion views, or he does that one gaming video that's like going viral. If they're like, oh yeah, I remember when he used to do these videos where he was toxic towards people and stuff. And it's like, fam, that's the thing about, like, I feel that with content creators, what they need to understand is that you're in control of your content creating career. You're allowed to do whatever you want to do. If you want to make gaming videos, if this man wanted to do makeup tutorials, he is allowed to do that. So that's why I'm like, people trying to defend him, there's like, there ain't no, my thing is this, what people need to understand is that there ain't no defense for a person, because if this was being brought into a court case, do you think a judge is going to look at it as like, oh, well, all he just did was make silly videos on you? No, a judge is not going to say that. A judge is going to look at him and ask him, why was you making videos on this girl for months upon months? And then he's going to probably say, oh, because she doesn't credit people in her YouTube videos. It's like, okay, what does that have to do with you? I'm saying it's like, because YouTube at the end of the day should be the one focused on that. If she ain't crediting people, YouTube should be the ones taking actions, not a YouTuber making videos about her talking about how she needs to be demonetized or whatever, taken off of YouTube. But it's like, and then that's another thing, is that I guarantee and I promise you, she's making YouTube some sort of money, because I know the times where I've like signed into my other accounts, that's like brand new, because it's like, for those that don't know, I have 49 other YouTube channels, and I know like when I create those accounts, they'll just have like some like random videos in the recommendations, videos I've never watched and stuff. One of her videos are always like one of the like first videos that they recommend. So I guarantee and I promise you, she's making YouTube some money, because I think, let me check her Social Blade real quick. I know she has to be accumulating millions upon millions of views. I can't remember exactly the number, because I do remember I made a podcast episode talking on this and stuff, giving it a more thorough like, you know, sight on the whole matter and things. But no, let me go on Social Blade real quick. And Social Blade might not even be as accurate as it, like, if you were to go to her analytics and stuff. But okay, so dang, there's like, she makes an estimated monthly earnings from 45,000 to 720,000, and an estimated yearly earnings of 540,000 to 8.6 million. And then she gets a daily average of 6 million views and a weekly average of 42 million views. And in the last 30 days, she's gained 180 million views. So my thing is this: do you think YouTube, because that's like if somebody in like a wrestling crowd were to say that, oh, I hate John Cena, he does the same, or he stole this wrestling move from an old wrestler and he doesn't give him credit and things, do you think WWE is going to fire John Cena based off of your input on him, based off of your input, and this man's making WWE nothing but money? I mean, come on now. It's like, people have to really sit down and think about these types of things and stop seeing it from a Jacksfilms fans or a Sssniperwolf fan. And even, yeah, like I was saying, Sssniperwolf, when I said in the original video, she was wrong for what she did too. I'm not trying to say that she was right for what she did. She definitely could have handled it in a different direction. But at the end of the day, she acted out of anger. And I'm like, it's at times where it's like, you know, if a person, if they're not like fit, I guess, to handle stuff like that, you know, just let it brush off. Because it's like, yeah, you know, I imagine it's like she wasn't looking at those videos that he was making about her for months as silly videos. She probably took some sort of offense to those videos. That's why she did what she did. And that was a question that I had. I think I even said, I can't remember, because I remember I did do multiple takes of that video. But if I didn't ask that question, I'm asking it now. And that's what I want people to, like, you know, to comment. Do you think Sssniperwolf would have leaked out this man's address if he wasn't making videos on her? Because look at the amount of content creators that Jacksfilms hasn't made videos on. They're not leaking out his address. So I'm saying, it's like, people, you guys got to really stop with this, like, whole taking sides, being a fan and all this stuff. And it's like, actually realize that both parties is wrong in this situation. It's like, I'm not trying to hear nobody jump into nobody's defense on this. Sssniperwolf messed up, Jacksfilms messed up. End of story, alright? So, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.